I think one of the first mistake I did when I started making money, I mean making money, was that I had no financial plans. I felt like, okay, my work could be consistent and I'll probably, have more money. I could probably solve any problem. I had no financial plans. I traveled, spent my money, went on vacations, kept working. I mean, I was still working, so I felt like, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm doing well. I was living well, but there was no financial goals. Yeah, I had plans. I bought things. I felt okay. I need this, but there was no investment, and that is like my most regret. I had the money. I didn't save or invest in anything. And then when my work started, like, a lot of things started happening, that was when my head actually correct. I was like, okay, I need to save, I need to invest. But at that point, I was in the low cash stage. What am I going to save? Am I not going to eat? I was like, okay, what am I going to do? So now, I mean, a lot of you might have not made a lot of money, or you're planning to work, or you're currently earning some stipulated amount of money. I want you to have a financial plan. Have a plan for your money. Do not just make money and say, you know what, let you just solve everyday problem. Yes, this problem will still continue even when you're broke. You see, that is the thing. Even when you don't have money, the daily problems of life will still continue. So why don't you have savings, have emergency fund, have investment that will give you return? You don't know when the problem will happen, but I mean, you could save for it. You could invest for it. It might not happen this year, it might not happen next year, but you should have something at the bank to give you return, even when you're not working. Let's say you just get sacked on the whim, like I did, and you're thinking, oh, where do I start from? You're feeling like, okay, maybe I'll jump back in. I'll jump back in track, before my money runs out. But you're scared to keep this money in savings, because what if your money runs out before you get a job? And then you hold the money just to, keep up with your daily problems and your daily life. And then the money runs out and you're like, okay, you're starting from scratch. So have a financial plan. And there are actually simple financial plans in place. Very simple, less stressful. Just give 5% least minimum to investment. 5% of your salary, whatever you're earning, whenever you think you're earning, just remove 5%. 5, 10, your choice, but let it not be more than 10. Let's just between the range of 5 to 10%, because invest it. 10% of your monthly salary, of your annual earning, put it in investments. Invest it for a return. Invest it and just close that chapter. If it's annually, close it. If it's monthly, just automate it. It's simple. Life is made simple. A lot of banks have simple investment platform with automations. They just take the 5% of your bank accounts without even you stressing. The second is 5% to 10% in savings. Save that emergency, that family issue you are predicting will happen but will never happen. Just save it. 5% for saving. It needs to be flexible, because investment is actually strict. You don't want to touch it. You just want to keep it. But savings could be flexible. It's something that you could keep in an account and say, okay, whenever there's an emergency, I'll just open this and use it. Now, also take out 20% for spending. Now, the mistake a lot of people make is they are saving all their money, or they're investing all their money. Now they are now feeling bad for spending. They're feeling like, oh, their heart is breaking just because they got a lip gloss they like so much, or just because they ate pizza. Remove 20% from your money for spending. Remove it from spending for going out with friends, going to club, eating as much pizza as you like, or as much burger. Remove it because you deserve it. Remove it. When I'm talking about financial plan, they are fixed units. Fixed unit, I mean your mortgage or rent. Darling, you cannot push it to next month. It's fixed. You need to pay it. Your bills, your electrical bills, your utility bills, those are fixed. So you take out your fixed. Okay, you take your salary in the month, you remove out all your fixes, all the things that they are stable, they are not going anywhere, and you need to pay them. You must pay them. When you take those out, the rest of the money is when you now apply all those to the 10% or 5% for saving, the 5 to 10% for investment, and the 20% for spending. Spending. make sure you take it out, because darling, you cannot stress yourself for a month working so hard, and then you're just throwing all your money when you have removed money for the fixes, and then you're now putting the rest, all of it, into savings and investment, and you're not feeling bad just because pizza is hungry you and you ate pizza. No, spend on yourself, make yourself happy, buy those things that make you happy, because that's the motivation for you to work the next month. So have a plan. These are very basic, simple plan. First, you minus your fixes. I'm talking rent, I'm talking school fees, I'm talking, mortgage, I'm talking tax, things that they are, whether you like it or not, is out of your bank. Remove it, minus it. Then the remaining 5 to 10% savings, flexible, make sure it's flexible so that you'll be able to withdraw it if there's an emergency. Then 5 to 10% investment is rigid. You can't withdraw that until it's like, maturity date and the rest. Then 20%, very important, for spending. Spend on yourself, spend on your body, spend on your children, spend, something around you. Darling, these are very simple plan. Very, very simple. But you must have a financial plan. Don't be like me, who spend everything and is now regretting her life and starting from scratch. It's not easy to start from scratch. Trust me, you don't want to go low. If you go low, it's so very hard to get back up. But darling, I'm sure you're at the level of, you just need a plan, or maybe nobody have told you, but use this plan. It's very simple. It's a very simple, less stressful plan. And you know what I love about this plan? You still have the opportunity to enjoy yourself, to spend on yourself, and to appreciate yourself. This is Roots of Belief Naya. I hope you got inspired by this video. Start a financial plan. Don't say I didn't tell you, because I'm telling you now. Please do also comment. Tell me if you've made a mistake like I did. Darling, it was a beautiful mistake. I used to call it a beautiful mistake. I mean, I had fun. I spent my money, but darling, I cried at the end anyway. So it was a beautiful mistake. Tell me if you've experienced having a beautiful mistake like I did. And tell me your own simple plan. If you have a financial plan, tell me how simple it is and how it has made your life very easy. In the comment section, do also like, follow, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.